let's take a look at how the D Street performed this particular week. Nifty snapped its 2-week gaining streak to end below the 25,500 mark. Let's tell you, it was mainly dragged by stocks like Trent and Axis Bank. Sensex 2 snapped the 2-week gaining streak and was down 0.8% this week. On the other hand, broader indices outperformed. Both the Nifty mid-cap and the small-cap advanced for the second consecutive week. But sectorally speaking, Nifty Pharma advanced for the second week and emerged as the top sectoral gainer. PSU Bank IT also advanced during the week. But on the losing side, Nifty Bank touched a record high during the week but closed in red, snapping its 2-week gaining streak. FMCG and Auto also snapped its 2-week gaining streaks, and Nifty Realty ended the week as the top sectoral loser. But as far as what the updates on banks and NBFCs are concerned in Q1, let's shift our focus to that because my colleague Varun joins us with more on that front.
Well, so let me start with NBFCs because both Bajaj Finance and L&T Finance are up in trade today after the quarterly updates. Bajaj Finance, no doubt the AUM and the deposit growth are at multi-quarter low, but they are as per guidance. Now, the AUM growth has been 25%. The company has guided for 24 to 25% growth in FY26. Also, the deposit growth has come at around 15%. The new loans booked, they have grown up by around 23%, and the customer franchisee that has gone up by around 21% on a year-on-year basis. L&T Finance, the total retail disbursement is up by 18% for Q1 FY26. But if you look, it has been aided by the recently acquired gold portfolio. The overall contribution from that was around 1350 crores. Excluding that, the overall growth has been 7.7% for this company. The company has guided for a 20% growth in FY26 in the overall loan portfolio. And this quarter, the overall growth in the retail segment has been around 18%. Now, let me come to Bank of Baroda. The overall global advances, they have grown by around 12.6%. The overall deposits, global deposits, they have shown a growth of around 9.1%. So, it has been a good, decent growth for Bank of Baroda, although not the high 20% growth that the company used to deliver earlier. UCO Bank, the overall growth has been decent. The total deposits that have gone up by around 11.57%, advances have gone up by around 16.6%, but the CASA ratio that has actually fallen down from 37.9% to 36.9% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. RBL Bank, total deposit is up by around 11%, advances up by around 9%. The CASA ratio that has actually come down from 34.1% to 32.5% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. But if you look at the overall retail portfolio, the secured loan portfolio that has grown by around 23%, so that's good. And the unsecured retail advances, they have actually gone down by around 7%, but yes, the CASA ratio that has declined. For Bandhan Bank, the biggest highlight was the CASA ratio, which has shown a decline from 31.37% to 27.06% on a quarter-on-quarter basis. So that's a very sharp decline for Bandhan Bank on the CASA ratio front. The total deposit, total loan book, especially has gone up by around 6.4%. And HDFC Bank that has just come, hour before, the overall advances, they are up by 6.7%. The deposit, the CASA deposit, that has gone up by around 8.5%, but on a quarter-on-quarter basis, it is down by around 0.8%. And the overall deposits that have gone up by around 16.2%. So the deposit growth has been good. The advances growth has been good for HDFC. But yes, on a quarter-on-quarter basis, the CASA ratio has, slightly declined. So that's one thing for the highlight in HDFC Bank also.